They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Brissett going to open with a pass. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Now the man signed from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's He's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Play fake to Stevenson. Now Brissett. This one complete. A.J. Osborne with the grab. Give them 14 on that one. First down, New England.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Brissett gonna throw again. He'll find the rookie from Washington, Jalen Pope. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give running left, it is Stevenson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throw it. Brissett has completed to Douglas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd and a yard. It's Brissett. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
First and 10. To the air again is Brissett. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Brissett to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal. Brissett. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Sly's kick is good. And the Pats will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Davis now to return it. Whoa. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he will score. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. (7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here is Brissett. It's to the right side. He's got Polk. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
The open man is Osborne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Second down and 3. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, at the very least.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Rodgers. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. He can run choice routes. He can run real wide receiver type routes. And man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Rodgers going up top again. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. We're set now on 1st down. He's got Douglas going deep. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Patriots are on top as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number two kicks off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun is Brissett. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Brissett gonna throw again. He's got his big tight end, Henry. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Throwing again, Brissett. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
To throw is Brissett. That one to the veteran Hooper. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Slot receiver, headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down and 8. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Rodgers. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. To throw is Rodgers. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rock. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he's into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point try now for Zerloff. It's up and through. And the Jets make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. There's Osborne with the grab. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. He is in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Rodgers going up top again. This one caught by Lazard. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll let this one go long for Williams.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to potentially send us to overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, and here's Brissett. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down. Now, it's Brissett. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a first throw here in overtime. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Rodgers on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime, but it's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.